Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you Gemini for February 2017. So it's for you my lovely Geminis for February 2017. The old friend is going to be back. Somebody that haven't been in your life for a while, or somebody that meant to you quite a lot, and it's a friend, okay? It's actually going to be back this month and you're going to feel absolutely brilliant about it. Your friend is going to be feeling brilliant about it as well. It is just somebody that was part of your life, on and off, on and off. That person would come into your life, then that person would go away, then that person would come again, then that person would go away. That particular person is going to be back this February, okay? It is going to be, that particular person is going to be back this February, and you are absolutely going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it, and this person means to you a lot, and you mean a lot to this person, and it's just somebody who drifted away and somebody who is going to be back. And I can tell you that you're absolutely going to be ecstatic about this, okay? On another hand, when it comes to February, it is the month of the whole new perspective. This is going to be very harmonious month, and I will tell you why. I will collaborate. Not only that it's going to be harmonious month, it is going to put you in a really positive and in a really good frame of mind. And what this really good and positive frame of mind is going to do, it's actually going to make you to have the whole new perspective on your life that you kind of didn't have before, or it just was not the right time. And this is why I keep on saying to people, like, how crazy this year in general is going to be, and it's just catching up with each sign, which each one of us is catching up. And now it's your time. February is going to be your time when things are actually going to be catch up with you. When I say catch up with you, you will see exactly what I mean. There were lots of you who wanted to do different things in life. There are lots of you who had lots of ideas what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it. And this is big. This could have been big, but it never happened. It never happened because it wasn't meant to happen. It never happened because it wasn't the right time. And it wasn't the right time because February is going to be the time when that fog that was above you, around you, is finally going to get lifted. The fog is finally going to get lifted. And what I say fog, what do I mean when I say fog? It is this negative cloud, it is this dark energy, it is this negative energy that was holding you down. And every time when you wanted to move on with your life, every time when you wanted to move up with your life, somebody would just kind of like grab you back, you see? I'm not saying this in general. I'm not saying that you haven't done well enough in life. I'm not saying that every time you want to do something, and the things just don't work out. No. Please don't get me wrong. I'm just saying about the certain things. I'm saying about the certain changes. You see, this is all pointing strictly from the beginning of February towards the mid-February. This time is just going to be so powerful because this is going to be the time when this fog is going to be completely lifted. And once this fog, this negative energy is completely lifted, you will see on the 3rd day of February, I can tell you at around the 3rd, specifically on the 3rd day of February, this is going to be the very important time for you, okay? So watch for the 3rd of February 2017, because you're going to come up with a very interesting idea. You're going to come up with a very good idea. You're going to come up with a very powerful idea about your life, okay? And this powerful idea is going to be ridiculously powerful, because this powerful idea, it is going to be the direct product of that negative energy that was around your sign for a really long time, for at least 2 years. That particular fog was in your sign, around your sign for the last 2 years. I'm not saying, as I said before, I want to clarify, I'm not saying that you haven't done anything right or anything like that. No. It's just a particular certain big things, big certain ideas kind of didn't manifest, or it didn't go further, or it didn't go in any direction after you were thinking about it. You would just kind of forget about this, or you just wouldn't think about this, or it just wouldn't basically happen, okay? And this is all part of this amazing energies. This is all going to become a part of this amazing energies 2017. Now the actual February is going to be absolutely crazy, guys. So as I said, going back to the third day of February 2017, it is going to be absolutely a ridiculously powerful time when you actually realize that you are going that this fog is going to be shifted completely. And the way you're going to realize this, you're going to just automatically going to start feeling really good about yourself. Automatically you're going to have so much more energy. It's actually going to start from the 1st of February 2017, but by the time you get to when it comes to the energy and personal power and personal magnetism, but by the time you get to the 3rd of February 2017, this is when this particular idea is going to come up to you. And this particular idea, okay, now this particular idea, how do I explain this? It is going to come up as in form of like somebody might say something to you and then you just like, oh my god, like a big picture about your life ahead, big picture about your future is going to be crystal clear. Okay, it is going to come as in form, somebody might say something to you and then you're like, oh my god, or it's going to come in as like a news. You might hear some news, okay, or you might read something, or you get an important, like something important, some kind of important information. You know it's an important information, but then you kind of think about that particular important information, although it didn't have anything to do with your maybe future life. You will, through this particular information, you will actually get this picture. You will get your own personal information through information that wasn't that personal to you, if that makes sense. But you will have to wait until February to see exactly what I mean, okay? However, it's going to be very good, and it's going to be step in the right direction for you. I can see you being very happy, okay? And I can feel, I can, especially at around the mid February, I can see you being very ecstatic, very energetic. I can see you thinking about your future like in a really positive way, and I can just see you being full of kind of ideas about your own personal like development, and you know, about your personal future in general, okay? And also there were lots of you that were waiting for the certain information. This is nothing to do with what I've just said by now, so far, by the way. This is just something completely different. Lots of you that were waiting for some kind of information, or some kind of something in particular, to hear about something that's so important to you. There is a very important document that is actually going to arrive, and you are going to feel very good about that document. You're going to feel very positive about that document. That particular document or information is going to be very important, because you're going to end up with like kind of you're going to end up with two brand new ideas about your life, what you're going to do, how you're going to do them. It is just going to, again, give it a whole new perspective onto your towards your future, and it is going to feel really good, okay? Also, let me just tell you something, guys, that mid-February, towards the end of February, it is also going to be a ridiculously good time when it comes to starting new projects, okay? If you want to invest in something, or if you want to try some kind of ventures, if you want to try like a new project in general, my goodness, from the mid-February towards the end of February, this is just going to be so powerful, okay? So it is also going to be a ridiculously important time if you're looking for a job, the end of February. But at the end of February is absolutely very enhanced when it comes to you guys looking for a job, because all these energies are just going to kind of push you towards the new jobs, push you towards the new things. But it's not only about the new job, it's not only about the new things. I can actually see that these energies are going to give you so much confidence just to start to try to do like a different things in life, you see, to try to do things in life that you wouldn't normally have confidence to do. This is important time, guys. This is really important time, because whatever you wanted to do, you just throw yourself now. Jump in the water. If you don't jump in the water, you're never ever gonna learn how to swim. This is one of my favorite sayings. Oh, this is so good right now. If you don't jump in the water, you're never gonna learn how to swim. And now it's time to jump in, guys, and start swimming, especially especially in February. February is going to be absolutely amazing. The end of February is also going to make you guys to do changes. I can see, it's just like, wow, it's by the end of February, all what you want to do is like changes. Some of you will want to like move home. Some of you will want to move like a house, flat. Some of you will want to like kind of completely move into a different country. Some of you will just want like these changes, like redesign the house, redesign the flat, redesign the garden, get new plants in, new flowers in, new pictures. Lots of you will feel this new energy coming, you see, because the spring is not going to be that far away. It is going to be that so wonderful for you guys, because right at the beginning of spring, you're just going to go with that amazing energy and start living your life again, start doing things differently, start doing things again with so much passion. And most importantly, let me just go back to the fact that I said, if you are looking for a job, the end of February 2017 is just going to be absolutely so important, because lots of you will actually get a very good job, very important job at around this time, okay? And also when it comes to personal success, and when it comes to like those of you that are working like career and things like that, if you're working, if you have a career and things like that, basically this is just going to be the time when you are actually going to get recognized, and there is a certain offer that lots of you are actually going to have through your work career. Very attractive offer that you are going to have, and it's going to feel, it's going to make you feel really important. It's going to make you feel really good about yourself. It's going to make you feel like you are recognized in the right way, and that is automatically going to kind of push you towards the new direction, and again give it a whole new perspective on your life. So after this point, after the end of February, you will have the whole new perspective about your life and about your future, and it is just going to make you feel so good about yourself, okay? It's really going to make you feel really good about yourself, okay? On another thing, what I was going to say is that you know, when it comes to finances, guys, like I don't even know where to start. You're gonna have so much happening this month. This is crazy. When it comes to your finances, okay, in general, some of you will actually, I have a very strong sign here that there is going to be the inheritance. If you're waiting for some kind of money, like an inheritance, the inheritance is going to come towards your way in February, or you're gonna hear about particular inheritance at the beginning of February. You might not get it straight away at the beginning of February. You might wait until the end of February. You will get it by the end of February or at the end of February. But this inheritance, if you're waiting for it, is finally going to come to you. If it's not inheritance, if it's just some kind of money, certain money that you're waiting for, it's still going to be a very good news for you, because there is the certain money that you will get before the end of February. And so especially if you're waiting for something, you know, it's not going to be that long until this money finally comes to you. Also, what I was going to say, when it comes to relationships, guys, you see, this is when it comes to relationships, I have a very strong sign here that those of you that have been in unhappy relationships, those of you that haven't really, those of you that wanted to move on, or those of you that realized that you don't want to be with your partner anymore, your partner doesn't want to be with you anymore, you know, it was just dragging along, or if you were just arguing, or it just didn't work out. You see, this is going to be the very important time, because I think that by the end of February 2017, you will make a very big decision when it comes to you and when it comes to your relationship. I repeat here, please. I'm not saying that all of you are going to split up with your partners. I'm just strictly saying that this is for those of you that have been unhappy in an unhappy relationships, or you both realize that it's time to move on. So this is why I'm saying that it's a very important decision going to be made at the end of February, when you're going to realize that it's actually going to be the time to move on, okay? You're going to realize it's time to move on, and your partner is going to realize it's time to move on, okay? Don't get me wrong here, don't get me wrong here, okay? You could also, on another hand, if you and your partner really, really love each other and you really want to work things together, this could also mean that it's time to move on, like it's time to move on a different level, because remember, there is going to be a very important conversation between two people, you and your partner, okay? And you are either going to like kind of move on towards like the you know, like you will either want to move on, you know, with your life. As I said, it's if you were completely unhappy with each other, this is going to be it, okay? It's time to move on. But if you're not, if you really want to work more, try to work out your relationship, you will still have a possibility here to move on, but on a different stage with your relationship. However, it will definitely be the whole next stage, the whole new stage in your life, in your relationship. Which stage is going to be with you? Which stage are you going to have? It all depends, okay? And on the other hand, what I was going to say, for those of you that are actually single and for those of you that are looking for partners, you see, I actually can say this, that there is the personal magnetism. It's going to be absolutely ridiculously powerful here, and you're going to feel very good about yourself. You're going to feel you're going to feel really good, okay? And this is automatically going to make you feel more powerful. I will have to say here, Geminis, my lovely Geminis, that there is somebody who is going to try to come back into your life. This is the person that was with you maybe once, maybe twice, and it didn't work out. You just kind of had a great time for like a short period of time. You had a great time for a while, but it was just a time to, it was just the time at the end to move on from this person, and this person basically, it just didn't work out. And when you think about it now, you kind of were quite hurt about that particular person. You were quite hurt because you really loved that person, you liked that person, but that person just kind of disappeared out of your life, and now that particular person is going to actually try to come back into your life, okay? Also, if you haven't been with somebody, if you haven't been with that person, this could also imply to the person that was like kind of at the back of your mind. If you fancied somebody also for like a really long time, you just kind of blocked yourself, you stopped yourself, you prevented yourself from kind of moving forward, you prevented yourself from releasing your love energy, your beautiful energy, and to attract more people. Because what you do, if you focus on somebody who is not available to you, for example, or who is not the right person to you, you kind of block yourself, and you block your energies, and you block yourself and you block other people from coming towards you. Sorry, because this energy is simply not there. So this is going to be also, the end of February is going to be a ridiculously important time, because you're going to realize that it's time to move on, time to let go of this person, time to move on from this person, time to let go of this person, because as soon as you realize that you're going to move on from that particular person, you will open your heart, you will open your energies, you will release your energies, you will become more powerful in that sense also, and you will attract the right person. Because now at the moment it's very difficult for you to attract the right person into your life if you're still holding on to someone. These particular energies are so powerful, and you guys are also very, very powerful indeed, and it's these particular energies are just like kind of were just like kind of blocking you from actually getting or allowing the new person to come into your life. So that's why this is so important to realize at the end of February who this person is, and just to kind of say bye-bye to this person and just to move on. And then, you know, just basically after that point, you're just going to allow someone else, someone brand new to manifest in your life, and it's exactly what you need, okay? And also, like for example, when it comes to like a work in general, you see, when it comes to like a work and career in general, it's actually going to be really good time in general, because also at the end of February, I think this is also really important to say, at the end of February, lots of you will want to kind of make certain changes, lots of you will want to make certain changes when it comes to your career. And whether you are working for somebody else, or whether you're self-employed, or whether you're like maybe at the college, or if you're like retired, whatever you're like focusing on, whatever it's like part of your daily duties and things like that, what you do on a daily or weekly basis, you see lots of you will want this change. So if you're working, you will really start feeling like you want to make a certain change, like a really big change, like a career change. And this is going to be the time when you're going to start thinking about the big change, what you want to do, which change is actually going to be. And if you don't want to change your career, if you're happy where you are, for example, you're also going to be thinking about certain changes, what you can bring in, what you can bring into what you currently do. This is because all these energies are going to make you re-energized, and they're going to shake you up a little bit, and that is just going to be absolutely the most natural process for you to do, just to step up in your career or start doing things differently, because all these different new things that we start doing basically going to just, you know, like direct us towards the new direction in life, which is going to bring the whole new energy, and which is going to have an amazing impact on you. In general, when it comes to work and when it comes to success, this is a very good month indeed. When it comes to personal realization and power, this is also very good month indeed. The only thing that I can say to you, because it is going to be quite busy time when it comes to work, and you're going to be thinking a lot, you're going to be making lots of decisions, and that's why I think it's very important to like maybe just kind of get like an amethyst. You see, amethyst like a little pendant. It's absolutely brilliant. Amethyst pendant, for example, you can get this on my website, or you can maybe get like an amethyst cluster, or you can also get this on my website. And what amethyst does, amethyst is ridiculously powerful, especially when we are completely in touch with our own selves, when we are making really big decisions. You see, when we are completely in touch with our subconscious mind, where we feel really spiritual, this is the best time to make the most important decision, the most powerful decision ever. And February in general is going to be a ridiculously powerful month for you guys. And what amethyst does, amethyst will help you to get in touch with your own spirituality even more, to get with your own spirituality, get in touch with your own spirituality even further, which is going to, at the end of the day, make you to realize and to make the best possible decisions about your future. Okay, when it comes to like when it comes to health, guys, I think that this is actually going to be really good month. When it comes to health, this is going to be a really good month in general, because you're going to start feel much more re-energized, and that energy, that brand new energy that is going to make you feel re-energized, is just going to refresh you completely, which means that you're going to be, of course, full of energy. You're going to feel very light, you're going to feel very positive, you're going to feel very good about what you do, and you're going to feel very good in general indeed. And on another hand, this energy is also going to be very good, because it's just going to kind of make you feel really good. When it comes to those of you, even more importantly, those of you that have been suffering from like a tiredness, those of you that have been feeling very lethargic, and those of you that didn't feel much power within themselves, this is going to be an amazing month. And most importantly, for those of you that were suffering from like a certain ailments, and you didn't see any progression, or you didn't see any results, or any positive results, like for quite a long time, February, at around the mid-February 2017, for those of you that have been suffering from certain ailments for a long time and you didn't see any results so far, the mid-February, towards the end of February, is going to be ridiculously important, because this is when your health is just going to start feeling much better, and you're going to be able to feel this, you're going to be able to sense this, you're going to be able to feel this, and it's just kind of you know, it's going to feel like really good, good to get rid of these negative energies. But in general, it's going to be a very, very good month indeed. You guys also have a number 3, very, very strongly. Number 3 as in number, when it comes to you, is an extremely, extremely enhanced throughout February 2017. And what does it mean? Why is number 3 so enhanced? Well, number 3 is all about new beginnings, new energies, and success. So it's all going to work out quite well for you guys, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.